Dawson Rider Wiki.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with another quick Power Rangers theory video. So if you didn't know, recently we found out that the Dino Fury Green Ranger is going to be gender bent into a female like we did in the old days, and I did a video talking about how there's quite a bit of like unrest and drama over it for whatever reasons, but I wanted to make this video a pseudo side update to it just because one thing many people mentioned in that video and in the announcement video was that they weren't upset that it was gender bent or any of the other reasons that people were causing needless drama, but they were just disappointed that they wouldn't get a Ryusoul Green figure. And I totally hear you on that. Honestly, half the reason that I would even want to see Sentai adaptations continue are for the Sentai figures, since Japan doesn't like figures, at least not for Sentai. I totally hear you on that, especially if you're a fan of Sentai and Ranger like myself. You would want to have something to represent Ryusoul Green and Dino Fury Green on your shelf. However, it got me thinking that there may still be a way we could get a male Dino Fury Green suit. And there's a couple things I happen to think of regarding this. But if you remember, this is something I brought up in past videos based on other theories about, the Dino Fury origins. But in Ryusoulger, there were Master Rangers. There were predecessors to the Ryusoulgers. It's kind of a mantle passed down bit. And I brought them down. I'm bringing the Ryusoul Masters down. They're corrupt. I brought up the fact that they could be used as mentors, because there was the descriptions about, oh, they're going to be visiting Rangers of the past and how it could be them. There was the whole thing about them bringing the morphing grid to Earth, and those could have been the original Rangers. But the bottom line is, the concept of the Master Rangers is in there in Ryusoulger. So that means we could very well get a male Ryusoul Green Master in some form. Now, whether this would be the direct predecessor that's passing down the mantle to our female Green Ranger, or it's possible, like I said, in the trailer they mentioned, like, oh, the morphing grid was brought to the Earth. If they go with the route that the Dino Fury Rangers are ancient Rangers, then we do flashbacks, we could have the ancient Dino Fury Green was a guy. So it's possible in the show we could still get a male represented Green Ranger. That makes it sound like, oh my, we need male representation, like the male men's rights group from Parks and Rec. No, but what I mean is for a possible figure. So if we do a Master Green character, whether it's in a flashback or some sort of mentor role like Ryusoulger, I could easily see them doing a figure for it. Can't help but think of, though this is a little bit of a different example, of Dino Fury, Dino Fury, obviously. Dino Charge. God, that's going to happen a lot, and I'm going to get corrected on it. Dino Charge. We had male and female purple, but that's because in Ryusoulger it started as a male and then was a female. But we did get figures for that. I know that was under Bandai, but I couldn't help but think about that. And I could see that happening. I'm not saying it's 100% likely, maybe not, especially with how few and far between some of the Hasbro figures have been. But if they want to sell more figures and they're interested in it and they know they have a green Ryusoul male and stuff like that, and an opportunity to sell another male figure because they usually sell a little bit better, I could see that happening if they make the Masters kind of an important enough character at some point. I mean, we do the one-off monsters. I could totally see that. I don't think this would happen, but I think it would be pretty cool if we found out that either the master equivalents, like I said, whether they're direct masters or ancient rangers, were all a little bit gender bent, and then we could do like a cool 5-pack. Like, they just recently released the 5-pack of the Beast Morphers figures. I would love that. Again, this probably wouldn't happen, but like they do like, oh, female red, female black, like inverse all of them. I guess that would just all be females. But you know what I mean? Male pink, I don't know. Maybe inverse just a couple of them. That would be cheap. Like, make female black, male pink or something like that, and then have male green, and then you can release 2 duplicate figures. But if they had the Master Rangers equivalent all be gender bent, that would actually be pretty cool. I feel like an A-squad-y thing, and there'd be an opportunity for some cool unique figures. Again, I feel the 5-pack idea is a little more far-fetched. Again, also Sir-fetched, but I think it's not too far off that we could get a male Green Ranger figure if they decided to go that route. Again, maybe not 100% likely, but I think the option is there for those of you that are disappointed by that option being taken away. That being said, if this does happen and we would get a figure, I don't think we would get a Lightning figure. I mean, who knows? They do some pretty obscure stuff and you never know, but I think that's a little bit less likely. But I wanted to put that out there because, especially since I think that's the most reasonable group, where you're like, I'm not really mad they're gender bending it, but I'm just a little mad we're not getting a figure, because I'm right there with you. So I just wanted to put that out there because I thought it was a cool idea. What do you guys think? Do you think it would happen? Would you like to see it happen? Let me know in the comments. As always, until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can catch my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.